Look at this architectural blueprint. For a decade, building a software product felt like drafting one of these. You mapped out user flows, locked in a feature roadmap, and expected that architecture to stand for years. In the generative AI ecosystem, that stability is an illusion. The technical foundation you build on today shifts beneath your feet next month as underlying models acquire new capabilities. A feature that took a competitor a year to build, test, and deploy can be commoditized over a single weekend by a foundation model update. Reacting to this environment by simply bolting the phrase, "we use AI," onto a legacy feature list is a reflex, not a strategy. It offers zero defensibility. To survive, product leaders must actively tear down the traditional software as a service playbook. You have to replace it with an AI-native strategy built on three distinct pillars: mapping platform risk, defining a capability-independent vision, and managing token economics. The only way to outlast the current wave of generative AI is to completely decouple what your product aims to achieve from what the technology is actually capable of today. Traditional product visions typically anchor to a specific technology or a current feature set. An AI product vision must anchor strictly to the job to be done. The specific capabilities of a large language model will update repeatedly, but the core problem your customer is trying to solve usually remains static. That job operates on three dimensions. There is the functional task, like getting a synthesized answer, the emotional dimension, which is feeling confident the answer is trustworthy, and the social dimension, which is looking credible when citing sources in a report. The job to be done sits rigid at the center. Around it, AI capabilities form a swirling, chaotic cloud of temporary solutions. Notice how Perplexity positions itself. They don't frame their product as an AI search tool, but specifically as sourced research answers. By defining their job in those strict, specific terms, they bypass a head-on framing against Google's broader search utility. The legal software company Harvey takes this decoupling even further. Their vision explicitly bets on capabilities that do not exist yet. They are planning an expansion from a legal-specific tool into a broad knowledge worker platform, making a directional bet well ahead of their current product scope. Strictly anchoring your strategy to the job to be done creates a product vision capable of surviving and outliving the next major foundation model update. Standard competitive analysis maps out other companies solving the same job for the same customer. In the AI ecosystem, you have a new existential threat vector to map: platform risk. This matrix shows the structural shift. Traditional competitors sit neatly within the grid, but looming over the map is the foundation model provider. This visualizes the thin wrapper problem. The provider supplying your infrastructure ships your differentiator as a native feature, absorbing your value instantly. Your greatest threat is often the exact company you depend on to run your product. Jasper AI provides a clear, costly example of this platform risk dimension in action. Jasper built specialized paid capabilities for generating marketing copy. When general-purpose tools upgraded their baseline models, those specialized features were rapidly commoditized. In AI, your most dangerous competitor is no longer just across the street. They are literally underneath your product's infrastructure. This infrastructure dependency also breaks traditional revenue models. The static, predictable per-seat SaaS subscription is structurally incompatible with most generative AI tools.
The friction comes from the variable cost of compute tokens. Every time a user interacts, it incurs a real, rapidly fluctuating cost on the back end. Here is that economic imbalance visualized. A fixed subscription fee simply cannot balance against a rapid, unpredictable stream of variable token costs. To correct this, AI companies are adopting 4 distinct pricing structures: per seat, usage-based, outcome-based, and ad-free. Usage-based pricing scales directly with consumption. It aligns perfectly with the variable nature of raw foundation model APIs. Outcome-based pricing ties the cost to a completed, measurable result. This fits products that execute discrete workflows. Intercom Fin uses this exact approach. They charge customers a specific fee per successful customer support resolution. Alternatively, ad-free or strict subscription-only models can be used strategically to protect the emotional job of a product by preserving user trust.
Perplexity made the deliberate decision to drop advertising entirely to reinforce this exact trust dynamic, ensuring their outputs remain unbiased.
AI business models must structurally align their pricing directly with measurable AI outputs to survive unpredictable compute costs. Finding the right revenue model requires explicit strategic choices. You must decide whether to build a horizontal product serving many industries broadly, or a vertical product going deep into a single domain. Failing to make this choice is fatal. Products that try to be horizontal and vertical simultaneously stretch their resources and fail to defend either flank. You must resolve the infrastructural dilemma: build your own model, buy access through an API, or partner with a specialized vendor. These choices dictate how you conduct market research. Effective market research for AI requires a forward-looking bet on the new demand AI creates, rather than a snapshot of current software spend. This shows standard total addressable market sizing. AI alters this by unlocking unserved users, pushing market boundaries far past historical limits. We see this with Harvey. Their valuation data point sits far outside the boundaries of the traditional legal AI software market. That valuation proves their investors are not pricing in current market capture. They are pricing in massive market creation. AI expands the total addressable market by lowering the barrier to entry. It allows entirely new demographics to afford specialized solutions that were previously locked behind expensive human labor. A true AI strategy engineers an entirely new market by making the previously impossible accessible, expanding far beyond the boundaries of existing spend. Real AI opportunity discovery is a rigorous research discipline driven by customer data. It is not a brainstorming session about what artificial intelligence could theoretically do.
Successful products trace actual workflow friction, found in usage data and support tickets, directly back to a specific job to be done. This blueprint consolidates the framework. Evidence-backed discovery connects to a defined job to be done, which dictates a moat against platform risk, which aligns with outcome-based pricing. Strong positioning derived from this blueprint survives the next model upgrade because it prioritizes user trust and deep workflow integration over a temporary capability gap. For product leaders, abandoning the static Web 2 software playbook is no longer optional. A rigorously architected AI strategy leverages the chaos of foundation model updates as a tailwind, using technical volatility to dominate entirely new markets.